Studio Pixel presents Cave Story. What? Brickroad's doing Cave Story? Yeah, well, you know, there comes a time in every Let's Player's life where you have to play Cave Story. And I've kind of been avoiding it on my channel because I like to play games that, you know, haven't really gotten the Let's Play love, you know. Games that are a little bit obscure that not a lot of people have done and made videos of. You know, games like Super Metroid and The Legend of Zelda and Spelunky, games like that, you know. But, I did reach a point where I'm uploading two really kind of long, I'm not going to say boring, because I think they're great, but they're long form, kind of almost H.C. Bailey style games. I'm doing Shiren the Wanderer and Riven at the same time, and I need something short, breezy, and cool to break up the monotony just a little bit for those people who don't come to my channel to watch the really long form Let's Plays. I figured Cave Story would be a great game to do, and also I promised the dudes at Talking Time a long time ago that I would do Cave Story, and actually my intention was to do the Wii version of Cave Story because it has a really great Curly Brace mode, but I kind of don't like the Wii version. Like, I have philosophical opposition to it, to some of the dialogue and changes and things to it. Kind of really nerd rage kind of things, really irrational things that no normal person would care about. But I'm not a normal person. I am a hardcore video game nerd, and they done messed with my Cave Story, and I will have no truck with it. But anyway, there's a little unofficial Curly Brace mode that I've been playing around with for a few years. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to play some Cave Story, we're going to get it on, we're going to do it up right, and one of my favorite games. I'm going to just put that out there. And I don't say that about a lot of newer games. Like, Cave Story's not really new anymore. I think, was it 2004, 2005 maybe? But it's newer than most other games that I would consider my favorites, you know? Like, I don't have a lot of favorite games from the past 10 years. Can I level my gun yet, please? No, I guess not. But Cave Story is definitely one of them. This is a fantastic game, and I know all of you have played it because it's a free download. And if you haven't played it, you probably have seen the videos of it that every other Let's Player on the planet has done. But I will promise you this, I will not follow this up with I Want to Be the Guy. I draw the line at I Want to Be the Guy. I'm sorry, but there is an extent to how far I will sell out in my Let's Play career, and Cave Story is it. So yeah, I look forward to playing some Cave Story for you guys. This is a fantastic game. I love playing this game. I know it pretty well. It has actually been a number of years since I've played through it. Well, not a number of years, maybe just a couple years. When did the Wii version come out? I don't really remember. But, hey, there's my map system. Awesome. I gotta find out where that little Mimiga went. She went over here to the lake somewhere. Oh, you know, before I go to the lake, though, I can go here and get a heart. I'm gonna try to do a full clear, and, I will be finishing up, you know, I'll do the hell run, I'll do all that kind of stuff. I'm going to do a machine gun thing. I'm not going to try to do any of the other crazy guns. The machine gun's just the easiest to use. I know technically the Spur is better at killing bosses, and, you know, the Snake is the best for speed runs. This ain't no speed run, whatever. I'm not trying to make life hard on myself. I'm going to get the machine gun. That's how it's going to be. But I will see if I can remember where all the life capsules and everything are. So it'll be really fun. And I think this will be a really good series. If you have been living under a rock for the past 8 years, if you don't know what Cave Story is, and I cannot imagine that you don't know what Cave Story is, but if you don't, this is a fantastic indie game done up with old school style graphics, with just excellent platforming and shooting gameplay. Like, the physics are wonderful, all the controls are wonderful game. And it's got a really, like, good, like, it touches your heart kind of story, you know what I mean? Something gleams in the dirt. It's a silver locket. Oh my goodness! Just a fantastic little story, a fantastic little game, lots of fun characters, and, like, it really surprised me how, like, into the story I got. Oh yeah, I gotta follow you out of here now. Like, it really did get me emotionally when I played this game the first time. And it's interesting, too, but there's kind of parallel storylines going on. This is something you don't read about a whole lot when you read about Cave Story, but there are. It kind of has two different stories happening, and we'll watch both of those unfold as we go. Oh, I shot you in the face. I didn't mean to. No, I'm not with the doctor. I don't even know who you're talking about. Also, if you didn't understand, if you're under your rock, never heard of a cave story before, I'm playing as Curly Brace. Curly Brace is an NPC character in the game. She's not really the main character. The main character is this little mute robot dude named Quote. But I downloaded a patch to play as Curly Brace because she's a fan favorite, and I don't know, I just dig it. You know, given the option, I will always play as the cute robot girl character in any game that I play. Oh, you stole my little Moogle character. No, give her back. Damn you, Misery the Witch. I love this boss fight here because, hey, you want to fight? And I'm like, no. And he's like, okay, I'll see you later. That's how you avoid that boss fight. Awesome. Okay. Now, we can get up here to get the guy's key, to get into the house, to get to the teleporter, to go to the place. And I know that made sense to all of you. Perfect sense, actually. Yeah, you go ahead and tell him. That'll be great. Awesome. Okay, so there's a key in here in this little graveyard that we will get. Oh, that's a monster. I thought that was just a background guy. I guess not. Come on, sword man. Now, if you haven't played with if you played the Wii version comes with a built-in Curly Brace mode, which I enjoyed. And if you've played that version, you should understand that this version is actually a little different. This version just takes Curly Brace and Quote and just totally flips them around. So Curly gets all the Quote's lines and vice versa. Which means that Curly is a mute robot character, and then Quote is like the really chatty, helpful sidekick character. I got a key. In the Wii version of the game, the version that I don't like to play, it's actually different. Curly keeps her talkative personality even if she's the hero. And I think that works a lot better as far as a Curly Brace mode goes, but I do prefer the original PC version of the game, so that's what we're going to be playing. And now that I've got Arthur's key, I can go to the egg corridor, which is down here. So I'm going to try to do a full clear and get everything, and I hope I don't miss anything. I totally might because... should I save the game here? Yes, I would love to save the game. Thank you. I totally might, because like I said, it's been a while since I played the game, but... Oh, I can't get to the egg corridor yet. Oh, I gotta use this computer. See, I'm already forgetting things. I already forgot that I had to open up the egg corridor teleporter. I certainly hope that I don't lose any of the boss fights or anything. That would be awful. We will shoot you first. And it's like I don't really feel like I need to explain the game mechanics or anything, because what kind of horrible person hasn't played Cave Story, you know? What kind of... You can't even call yourself a gamer at that point. And it's not a matter of, oh, I don't own the system, or, you know, I didn't have money for it when it was new, because it's like, it's on PC, it's a PC game with a... I think it's got a Mac port, so if you got a computer, you can play it. And it's a free download, so you've got no excuse. So maybe that's why it's such a popular Let's Play target, like... Because everybody's played it, everybody's familiar with it, everybody loves it. I've never met anybody who said, "Oh yeah, I played Cave Story. I wasn't really into it that much. Was not my kind of game." This is what a really dumb gamer sounds like, who doesn't like some Cave Story. I almost slipped into a Mr. T voice there and started pitying fools, and I think that we're all better off that I didn't. I think we can all be just sleep easier knowing that I didn't go that route completely. Alrighty then. So one of the two parallel storylines in Cave Story is the Mimiga storyline, where you've got Toroko's been kidnapped, we just saw that happen, and like the Mimigas are being exploited for labor, which we'll learn later. And so there's that whole storyline with the Mimigas. And then the other storyline is the Curly Brace storyline, which deals with why Curly and Quote were sent to this weird cave system, and what their purpose is, and what they're supposed to be doing here. So, and the game does have a couple different endings, and I'll try my hardest to remember and show all of those off. And there are two good endings of the game, and each of the good endings kind of puts a cap on one of the two parallel storylines. I thought that was kind of cool when I played the game for the first time, how the game had two different stories, and you resolve them in different ways depending on